Many of you will have heard of Charles Darwin, but I bet fewer of you have heard of Alfred Russel Wallace. He actually co-discovered the theory of evolution, but he was not on board the voyage of the Beagle. Instead, Wallace was travelling through Indonesia and Malaysia. He was an explorer and a scientist and a bit of a hero of mine. So since I'm also travelling through Indonesia, I thought I'd bring along a copy of his book, The Malay Archipelago, to give me a little bit of inspiration as I go. So first of all, let's hear from Wallace about what he had to say of Sumatra when he first arrived. In Sumatra, monkeys are very abundant, as is the sialang. The orangutan is known here too. The elephant and the rhinoceros are more widely distributed. There are climbing palms, orchids and ferns. Here too is the domain of the wonderful pitcher plants. So about 150 years separates Wallace's journey from my own, so of course I expected a lot to have changed in that time. However, nothing could have prepared me for what I did see when I first arrived. As our car left the city to head out towards the village, we came across a patch of trees. At first I got really excited because I thought it was my first glimpse of the jungle, but almost instantly I noticed something was wrong. All of the trees looked the same. They were the same height, the same shape, and even pointed in the same direction. The gaps between the trees were very regular, and they were laid out in almost a diamond-shaped or diagonal pattern. The fruits on the trees were about walnut-sized and red in colour. Palm oil. This fruit here produces an oil that goes into around 50% of the products that we buy when we go shopping. And to grow this fruit, huge parts of the rainforest are being cleared for palm oil plantations. Scarily, we drove for 3 hours and saw nothing but this one plant, and production of this plant is set to double by 2020. There's no way a monkey could swing from branch to branch here, nor is there any way a tiger could hide to ambush its prey. So this isn't exactly what I had in mind for my first travel blog. I was hoping to show you some pictures of some really cool animals. But the amount of palm oil out here has made such an impression on me, I thought it was important to share this with you guys back home to give you an idea of what it's like out here. We can try to reduce the amount of palm oil that we use every day, but another factor of the problem is that 20 million people are employed by the palm oil business, including local farmers that need that income to support their lives. So the problem is a lot more complex than it seems. One thing I think we can do is try to support sustainable palm oil. So the next time you're out shopping, have a look on the labels of the things that you're buying. Try to favour products that are using sustainable palm oil. Luckily for me, not far from here, there is a part of the national park that is UNESCO protected, meaning that it will not be destroyed to make way for palm oil plantations. Next time, I'll be heading in there.